Think mobile horror games can actually scare you? Think again. In this video, we're counting down the 10 best horror games you can play on your phone. Some are Android exclusives, some are iPhone exclusives, and some look so good they feel like console games. But here's the catch. The number one game on this list has one of the smartest horror AIs ever made. So make sure you stay until the end, because every game gets better than the last. Let's begin. Starting our list at number 10 is a hidden horror game that deserves way more attention. The Face horror game. Imagine waking up at 1:15 a.m. The power is out. Your phone has no signal. Your parents have mysteriously disappeared, and your entire neighborhood is trapped in complete darkness. That's exactly where this nightmare begins. You play as Emily, a streamer whose normal night suddenly turns into a terrifying fight for survival after a mysterious entity known as the Face awakens. To escape, you'll explore abandoned houses, solve puzzles, uncover hidden notes, and slowly piece together the dark mystery surrounding Hill Street. What really makes this game stand out is its atmosphere. Visually, the game looks surprisingly impressive for mobile, with detailed environments and realistic lighting. Players have praised its graphics and creepy atmosphere. If you enjoy hidden horror games that almost nobody talks about, this one deserves a download. Number 9. Camla. If you're tired of the same haunted hospitals and abandoned laboratories, this next game offers something completely different. Camla, inspired by Indian folklore and set inside an old mansion. You play as a priest trying to save a possessed woman before it's too late. But this isn't an action game. It's a slow-burning horror experience filled with rituals, creepy sounds, dark rooms, and constant psychological tension. Instead of simply running away from monsters, you'll solve puzzles, search for important items, and perform rituals while something dangerous is always nearby. What makes Camla stand out is its atmosphere. The traditional setting, realistic sound design, and disturbing environment make it feel unique compared to most mobile horror games. Even if you've played dozens of horror games before, Camla still manages to feel fresh. If you enjoy cultural horror mixed with survival gameplay, don't skip this one. Number 8. Moth Lake. At first glance, Moth Lake doesn't even look like a horror game. Its pixel art graphics might remind you of old-school indie adventures, but don't let that fool you. Behind its simple visuals hides one of the darkest psychological horror stories on mobile. The game focuses heavily on storytelling. Instead of throwing monsters at you every few minutes, it slowly builds mystery through its characters, strange events, and unsettling dialogue. Every choice you make can affect the ending. That means your decisions actually matter. The deeper you go, the stranger everything becomes. Without spoiling anything, let's just say the truth behind Moth Lake is much darker than it first appears. If you love horror games with emotional storytelling, mystery, and multiple endings, this one absolutely deserves your attention. Number 7. Choo Choo Charles. Now, let's talk about one of the weirdest horror games ever created. Choo Choo Charles. Imagine a giant train with spider legs and a horrifying face trying to hunt you across an island. Sounds ridiculous until it starts chasing you. Your mission is simple. Travel across the island, complete missions, collect scrap, upgrade your own train, and prepare for the final battle against Charles. But every time you travel on the railway, there's always a chance you'll hear that terrifying train whistle. And when you do, it's already too late. Charles is incredibly fast. If your train isn't upgraded enough, you're probably not surviving the encounter. The combination of exploration, survival, train upgrades, and non-stop tension makes this one of the most unique horror games available on mobile. And trust me, once that monster train starts chasing you, you'll never hear train whistles the same way again. Number 6. White Day. A labyrinth named school. Imagine sneaking into your school at night just to leave a gift for your crush, only to realize every exit is locked. That's how White Day begins. The school is haunted by terrifying ghosts, cursed spirits, and a creepy janitor who's constantly searching for you. The worst part? You can't fight back. Your only choices are to hide, solve puzzles, and survive until morning. Every hallway feels dangerous. Every classroom hides another mystery, and the sound design keeps you on edge the entire time. With multiple endings and one of the best horror atmospheres on mobile, White Day is a must-play for every horror fan. Number 5. The Baby in Yellow. Babysitting should be easy. Feed the baby, change the diaper, put the baby to bed. But in The Baby in Yellow, nothing stays normal for long. The baby starts floating in the air, objects move on their own, and every task becomes more disturbing than the last. What makes this game so memorable is how it slowly turns an ordinary night into complete supernatural chaos. It's creepy, unpredictable, and surprisingly funny at the same time. No wonder millions of players have experienced this nightmare. If you've never played it, you're definitely missing one of mobile's most iconic horror games. So far, we've seen some incredible hidden horror games. But from this point on, the quality jumps to another level. The graphics get better, the stories get darker, and the scares become unforgettable. Enjoying the countdown? Subscribe to PlayPoint Arena, because I only recommend mobile games that are actually worth playing. Now it's time for the top 4. Number 4, Forgotten Memories Remastered. If you're a fan of Silent Hill or classic Resident Evil, this game deserves your attention. You play as Detective Rose Hawkins, searching for a missing child inside an abandoned psychiatric hospital. But the deeper you explore, the darker the truth becomes. Unlike most mobile horror games, this one focuses on true survival. Ammo is limited, your flashlight won't last forever, and every shadow could be hiding something deadly. The remastered version looks incredible, with improved lighting, detailed environments, and console-quality visuals. But the real horror comes from the atmosphere. Instead of cheap jump scares, it builds fear through silence, isolation, and constant suspense. If psychological horror is your favorite genre, Forgotten Memories Remastered is one of the best experiences you can have on mobile. We've finally reached the top 3, and these aren't just great mobile horror games. They're some of the best horror experiences you can play on any platform. Let's reveal them. Number 3, Poppy Playtime, Chapter 4. If you thought Huggy Wuggy was terrifying, Chapter 4 takes everything to another level. This chapter introduces darker environments, disturbing experiments, and some of the creepiest monsters in the entire series. Every room hides a new puzzle, and every step feels like something is watching you. Unlike previous chapters, the story becomes much deeper, revealing shocking secrets about Playtime Company. The visuals are better, the tension is higher, and every chase sequence feels like a scene from a horror movie. If you're already a Poppy Playtime fan, this is easily the best chapter yet. Number 2, Resident Evil Village, iPhone exclusive. Imagine playing a full AAA Resident Evil game on your phone. That's exactly what Resident Evil Village delivers. You play as Ethan Winters, searching for his kidnapped daughter inside a mysterious village filled with terrifying creatures, werewolves, and powerful bosses. Every location feels alive, from abandoned houses to the massive Castle Dimitrescu. The graphics are simply stunning, looking almost identical to the console version on supported iPhones. It's not just one of the best horror games on mobile, it's one of the best-looking mobile games ever released. If you own a compatible iPhone, this game is an absolute must-play. Number 1, Alien Isolation. Taking the number 1 spot is a game that still scares players years after its release. Alien Isolation. You play as Amanda Ripley, trapped aboard a massive space station while being hunted by a single xenomorph. But this isn't an ordinary enemy. The alien learns from your actions. Hide in the same place too often, and it'll start checking there. Run too much, and it'll hear you. Every encounter feels different because the AI constantly adapts to the way you play. Combined with incredible graphics, realistic sound design, and non-stop tension, Alien Isolation delivers one of the greatest survival horror experiences ever made. Even today, very few mobile games come close, and that's exactly why it deserves the number 1 spot. So, which horror game are you downloading first? Did your favorite make the list? Or did I miss a hidden gem? Let me know in the comments below. I read every comment, reply to as many as I can, and your recommendation might be featured in the next video. If you enjoyed this countdown and want more hidden mobile games, upcoming releases, and the best Android and iPhone game recommendations, subscribe to PlayPoint Arena, because every recommendation is worth your download. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.